Julie crowdsources a receipts review around the recent CND wave and repeatedly asks why Jay didn't get a CND, while highlighting that Jay instead reported new privacy complaints on her Jay is for Justice channel.
To Jay, every day with Jay. Jay is for Justice. She's free to do what she wants. But if you were to edit or delete your videos, your live streams, videos, whatever, from 1 month, let's go back 1 month prior to the CNDs to today. If you were to edit or delete them, to me, that means you are hiding fuck shit. Because today we're going to review, and I was furiously downloading, although I didn't get to many, of her live streams that I thought were really important. That things, right? What were they saying? What were they saying? What were they doing, right? Brittany, Cluminati, Queen, Granny, okay? Because this surrounds the C and Ds. This surrounds the C and Ds. And together, hopefully, with our collective knowledge and memories and evidence by way of live stream videos and things like that. And I suggest to everyone as well, Brittany, okay, who sent out the C&Ds, Sinner, who Brittany went on his panel and other people went on their panel talking about the C&Ds a lot. Queen, Clue, Cletus, Granny, who...
I didn't get any C&Ds, no. But overnight, I received 2.
Someone asked, I'm just repeating, someone asked, did you get any C&Ds? Because, why did they ask that? Because C&Ds had been received. And she answers, no, I didn't get any C&Ds. But I'm reading the screen here. I have it in the, it's, got the words on the screen. I didn't get any C&Ds, no. But overnight, I received 2, okay?
I didn't get any C&Ds, no. But overnight, I received 2 more copyright complaints from YouTube. So.
Okay, quickly. She says here, I did receive 2 more copyright complaints from YouTube overnight. The night before, when everybody else got C&Ds, right? Or the night that everybody got C&Ds. But she changes it immediately to privacy strikes. I assume it was just, a mistake to say it was copyright strikes, because copyright strikes are different than privacy strikes. So although she says right here, copyright strikes, you'll see she quickly changes it to I'm not saying she did it wrong, on purpose or whatever. She just said copyright, and then she changed. It was privacy strikes. They're different, much less severe, obviously, or, the potential severity of it, I would think, harm, to your channel or whatever.
I got one in about 1 a.m. Eastern and another one around 4 a.m.
So that's 2.
And what they're doing, and I say they because I really can't nail it on one person. I would love to nail it on one person, but I can't. Because privacy complaints, as Reality Wins well knows, they don't tell you who's.
Okay, so she changed it. It's not copyright, it's privacy. Then she's going to tell you, just pay attention. I'm just previewing what's happening so you can listen for it. She says she got 2. And then she says, no, it wasn't 2, it was 3 privacy ones.
Through my J is for Justice channel, my true crime channel that I've had for 7 years, that I've rarely gone on in the past probably month or 2. And they're going through my community posts and they're reporting photos. So YouTube actually removed 2 of my posts. One is from last summer and one is from March. They abuse the system, right? I don't know. But one of the photos was a picture of me and Andrea Canning when I was on Dateline the first time. What do y'all think about that? Does that scream jealousy or what?
Okay, hold on.
The third one is, do you guys remember when the Proudfoots were threatened about going to the church vigil? Put a 1 in chat if you remember that. That was the Samael prayer vigil, and they labeled chairs for the Proudfoots and were like, oh, they didn't show up, but they had reserved seating. Everyone would have been nice to them. So YouTube actually removed 2 of my posts. One is from last summer and one is from March. I didn't get any C&Ds, no. But overnight, I received 2.
Someone asked, I'm just repeating, someone asked, did you get any C&Ds? Because, why did they ask that? Because C&Ds had been received. And she answers, no, I didn't get any C&Ds. But I'm reading the screen here. I have it in the, it's, got the words on the screen. I didn't get any C&Ds, no. But overnight, I received 2, okay? Let me tell you what happened overnight. Number 14 you got to. That's awesome. But let me tell you what happened overnight. First she says copyright, then she changes it, because I think it was just an error, to privacy strikes. And she says what the privacy strikes are for 3 pictures on community posts on her true crime channel, J is for Justice, not the channel where Brittany, and she does mention reality, but she says, I can't say who would do it, right? But not the channel that she streamed Brittany's lives from, not the channel she did Bajingo from. And she did not get a C&D. And someone just made a comment, and I pinned it because I wanted to read. I didn't get to see. It says, so J for J is trying to say, although she didn't get a C&D, this is White Gladiola. Although she didn't get a C&D, she got struck. Yeah, well, I'm not sure about the struck part with private. It was a privacy complaint to take away from the C&D situation, ? Like distracting from the fact that she did not get a C&D is your question? It is also a question I have. Now going back and looking at it, I say, wow, that's interesting. I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but I'm saying your thought, your question. So Jay is saying that although she didn't get a C&D, she got, I'll change it to privacy complaint, to take away 3 of them, to take away from the C&D situation, ? Your question, your exact question that same question ran through my mind when I went back to the timing of this. I can almost remember thinking at that time, I figured all involved were going to start keeping stuff quiet. And Robin, I do see you. Interesting that BJ said someone was copying her email to give the strikes.